Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I kind of wanted to do a different kind of video. Basically, I just wanted to talk about beauty items that I hoard, that I do not hoard, or that I was getting to that hoarding point, but I slowed down tremendously. When you're kind of slightly maybe addicted to beauty products, makeup altogether, you can find yourself just buying stuff or just getting stuff because it's new and fresh, or because it's, got so many characteristics to it that is drawing your attention. So I just want to go over the items that I do hoard. I do hoard some stuff. My main hoarder is eyeshadow palettes. Eyeshadows, but mainly palettes. For some reason, it draws my attention. Like, I see a palette, I'm like it's just exciting. I love palettes, and I just love them. So I have a lot of them because I love them. So that is one thing that I do hoard. Another thing that I hoard is lip products. I mean, for some reason, I can have 50 million reds, 50 million mauves, 50 million pinks, 50 million browns and blues and purples and stuff like that. I love lipsticks. Yeah. But because I just decluttered a lot of lipsticks, I've come to the realization that that is something I technically do not want to hoard as much as I was hoarding. So I'm trying not to bring in a lot and use up what I have. I think that I may move more towards liquid lipsticks because it seems like those may not go bad as fast as lipsticks in the tube. So my hoarding has shifted from tube lipsticks, which I do love, to liquid lipsticks. So I don't know, we'll see. And the next thing that I do hoard a lot is blushes. They're just aesthetically pretty. Like, they're just pretty. And I at one point was getting blushes because they're aesthetically pretty. I was like, especially my Tarte phase, I was wanting to get all the Tarte blushes, not even realizing that some of them don't go with my skin tone, some of them don't go with my undertone, and yeah, I was just buying them because I wanted the whole gosh darn collection because they were so gosh darn pretty. But yes, I am a hoarder of blushes. So those are my three things that I hoard the most. Now my next section is products that I was getting to the point of hoarding, but I pulled back on them reins. One being foundations. I was buying foundations like crazy because I do like to review them. I do like to try them out. But when I started panning, and I was panning foundations like all this year is pretty much kind of my year of panning, I realized that it takes a minute for you to get through a foundation. So I just had to draw back on buying it because panning it brings you to reality. And so that is one thing that I had to scale back on. And another is bronzers. I was out there trying to find the best bronzer for me, my skin tone. So I'm buying bronzers and contour palettes like crazy, trying to find that bronzer, that contour. So eventually I found about maybe 4 that I really like, and I slowed down on buying them. But I'm not in hoarder status, let's say that. And the next thing is primers. Trying to find the right primer, trying to find that primer that's going to keep me matte all day, that's going to, smooth the skin. And I've given up on matte primers. Either they don't mix with foundations or they just don't do nothing. What do they do? But I still use primers. I just don't hoard them like I was buying them all the time. all the time. So now we're in the section of stuff that I do not hoard. I'm not a big hoarder of eyeliners. I'm not a big hoarder of mascara. I'm not a big hoarder of concealers. I feel like I've been panning this one concealer for the longest. I'm like, golly, is this concealer going to ever be done? I'm not a big hoarder of powders, even though I kind of, you know, want to get that one powder, two powder, and then be good. But, and I'm not a big hoarder of highlighters. Highlighters are starting to get up there to the slow down section, because I have been, you know, indulging in that section, but I have my set highlighters and I really don't want to go outside of that set. So that is about it. So this was just something different I wanted to talk about. You know, being a beauty YouTuber, you technically may get to the point where you have a lot of makeup and you have an addiction and you have a love for something or a hate for something. So I just wanted to share with you guys the things that I love to buy, things that I am on the, you know, the maybe love to buy, and the things that, I mean, I do like a good eyeliner, I do like a good mascara, and I do like a good powder, and I do like a good highlighter, but I don't indulge in those things. Like when I go to the store, my eye doesn't go to mascaras. My eye doesn't go to concealers. My eye doesn't go to powders. Highlighters, yes, but I can, control myself a little bit more with the highlighter than I can with the eyeshadow. So, that is it. That is the end of my video. I will see you guys in the next one, and peace.